The womping is complete. The womping is complete.
Got womped last night. I was wrong about the Celtics. Well, Jake was wrong about the Celtics.
Mostly Jake.
And I will never regret sticking up for my guy Jake. He watches a lot of ball. When he says something, it's Bible.
Mm-hmm.
So no regrets on my end wanting to have your back on that, Jake. But it was tough. I mean, it was reverse womping. Not only was it not a Nets womping, but they got womped in force.
Thoroughly womped. Yes, Hank.
Question.
Yes.
And we'll get into it, but how much credit to the loss do you give Jake of being completely defeated before the game even began and having no heart or passion for the Nets to come back?
The sighs coming out of him. I was sitting next to Jake.
No, I explained the reason why I was acting that way, though.
It's not just the day of the game. It was like the 3 days before the game. Jake had been – I'm glad that it ended last night with a Nets loss at home because Jake could not have taken 2 more days.
That's why I just wanted to rip the Band-Aid off.
Yes.
Like even if they won 2 games, it would have been 2 extra days where I had to deal with it in my head.
You just wanted to be done with it. By the way, you can watch the video on PMTV on the Pardon My Take YouTube. I will stand up for Jake right now and just saying the Wampus Cat that took place after the game, I allowed him to do pouches. So I thought that was fair because he didn't actually have anything to do with this. We dragged him in here. So he put a whole tin of pouches, Black Buffalo pouches with nicotine, checked on the video. PFT manned up with some skull.
I'm still picking pieces out of my teeth. On the train ride back, we took a train ride back from Brooklyn to Manhattan, and Jake was sitting next to me, and he was just starting to sweat. I was starting to sweat too, because there's after effects. There's an aftershock that happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of nicotine in those.
It's a lot of nicotine. And the funniest thing he kept saying over and over again was like, "Why do you do this?" He was like, "This isn't fun.
Yeah.
What's good about this feeling?"
Yeah.
And he was genuinely puzzled about like why.
Like a little buzz? Not like a little like.
Oh yeah, you were feeling a little. Your head was
no, but
spinning a
down
little.
my symptoms.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hear him. Let's hear him.
Nothing.
Okay.
As you're putting him in.
Yeah.
Head spinning.
Yeah.
Lightheaded. Nauseous. Then you have to poop, and then you take a dump.
The poop part is the best part.
Yeah.
That's what
And then you start it over.
Yeah.
Cycle.
Right. Exactly.
So.
Now think about doing that when you're driving. That's when it's really the best.
That shouldn't be legal.
Well, if you have a Tesla.
Well, Billy was saying the other day
you
can
get
get
it. My bad.
Get a DUI from dipping.
What Billy says is always true.
Yeah,
I think he was saying dip. I'm not even gonna.
I would love it if Jake got a DUI behind the wheel and the officer pulled him over and like, "Sir, how much have you had to drink?" He's like, I just did 2 pouches of Black Buffalo.
Yeah, I did a Wampus Cat a month ago.
I was talking about Copenhagen Black, which has, I think, whiskey in it.
Again, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah,
you could it's like that. Billy's like, yeah, if you drink, if you eat what's the cake? Pound cake? Does pound cake have liquor in it? No.
There's some cakes that have rum.
Rum cake. Yeah, there it is.
Billy's
idiot,
like
damn.
your friend's older brother that comes over during sleepovers and tells you all the weird shit that he's learned in high school.
Dude, if you swallow a bunch of pennies, you can't get a DUI.
I was asking him about. I was like, Billy, I'm trying to put on weight, gain muscle. What are some things I should do? And immediately he was like, drink olive oil before bed.
Yep.
And I looked it up, and it's a very debated topic.
Yeah.
Like some people, but it's not like it's not confirmed like you should do it or shouldn't do it. It's very much like. I think the first thing you look up is like, does this help gain weight? And it's like, no. But then there's like forums where it's like, yes.
Yeah, Billy He lives on the bleeding edge of nutrition.
Yes. Well, his advice to me was just do steroids, which I appreciated the bluntness with that. It's like, you're too far gone for olive oil at bed.
So, Jake, I've got a big question, though. Like, is there a small part of you that kind of wants to try dip again today?
Absolutely not.
You're not addicted?
Did you go to the dentist?
No.
Did you make an appointment?
I already have one.
Okay, all right. So you were set.
I was already set.
Yeah, I could see Jake being like, when police officers go through drive-thrus and somebody like sprinkles a little bit of weed on their burger and they take a bite and then they check themselves into the hospital for the rest of the day. I could see Jake like going to the hospital today just to monitor,
just to check the heartbeat.
I apologize to the people on Dip Twitter. They're probably going to come.
No, I have your back. You actually didn't. This isn't a situation where you did not actually say anything about this series. You got dragged in. It was still funny to see you.
AWLs.
Yeah, and you did it. You manned up.